Hi, and welcome to my review of the BOBLOV T5 wearable body camera. In this first video, I jumped straight into reviewing its performance and give the camera a road test to check out the quality of footage you can expect. In another video, I'll take a detailed look at the camera's features. But for now, here are the results of my review, which will be useful for auditors and anyone who wants to film the encounters for their personal safety. The first test was for endurance. How long does the battery last? I could have attached the camera to my shirt and wander around the streets for a long time, but instead I did a road trip. How did I put the body cam to use? I decided to use it as a speedo check, mainly because if you're ever pulled over, you have evidence of your speed. I do think outside the box sometimes. For most of the trip, I had the camera set up right next to the speedo, just behind the steering column. In fact, it was just 10 centimeters away. I started the trip with the camera at about 90% charge and set the resolution to 1296 pixels. The LCD screen was set to blank out after 30 seconds. During the trip, I occasionally pressed one of the buttons to display the LCD screen and check that it was still recording. I'll save you the tedium of watching a speedo and just jump straight ahead to my destination. So I have the camera in the pocket of my backpack at the shopping centre. Take a note of the flashes of light and clicking sound. I had the infrared filter set to auto, so the camera is switching the infrared light on and off, trying to compensate for the low light conditions. On the return trip, I attached the camera to the sun visor using the large clip and used it as a dash cam. The clip was sitting a bit loose and it rattled. I included the body cam footage with my car dash cam here for comparison. In this clip you can hear some audio cut out because of the vibrations. Take a note of the field of view and distortions at the side. Then I took some shots around the street with the body cam attached to my photo gear bag. The large clip was not good for this because it had no grip on the strap and the camera kept slipping sideways. The camera sitting loose also degraded the audio. When I was walking directly into the sun, there was a lot of lens glare, but you can still see some detail in the surroundings on the street. By this time, I had been recording continuously for exactly 5 hours, and then the battery died. When I downloaded all the video files, the total file size came to 21.5 gigabytes. That's a pretty good result, and I'm impressed I got so much footage from one charge. If you charge the battery fully, you can be confident of getting at least 5 hours and perhaps an extra half hour. Next, I did some night photography around an industrial area to check out the infrared filter. These first clips show a street scene with low light conditions. The normal filming and IR filters are compared here. Note the high contrast and detail with the infrared filter. In a situation where there is more lighting, the normal video shows a reasonable amount of detail, and with the IR switched on there is higher contrast in shadow areas. I'd like to finish up by showing what the footage looks like when I use the small clip on my backpack. The small clip attaches to the strap more securely than the large clip, which is good for street photography. However, in this clip I notice very pronounced pixelation of parts of the image when I take each step. You can see this pixelation occur along the road and the gravel areas, for example. This might be an indication that the body camera would produce a smoother image if it was set on a gimbal mount. To sum up, its best feature is the long battery life. Night vision is good with high contrast, and the audio is adequate, although it is sensitive to wind and vibration. On the downside, pixelation occurs with a lot of movement. Image quality is degraded somewhat where there is a lot of action. This would be a good camera for when you are standing still, but if you do a lot of action shots and need high quality images, perhaps reconsider. If you like this video, please support my channel and subscribe, comment and share. Thanks for watching.